Hi guys, before we start today's video, I just need to tell you about today's sponsor and then I will get back into the video. So this video is sponsored by Luisa, and if you guys haven't heard of them, they're a jewelry company. They're super awesome. They're carbon neutral, they're high quality, but still affordable, and all the jewelry pieces are seriously so cute. I have experienced something really special with jewelry recently in my life because I've been trying to feel more put together, feel more like a woman, as I like to say, and wearing just like matching earrings and necklace, or wearing earrings at all, it seriously changes my entire look and my vibe and my confidence. And the pieces can be as simple as just like gold hoops, but it just changes everything, and honestly it makes me feel prettier. That's another reason why I really like this company and why I wanted to work with them, because I wear stuff like this all the time, and like this little combination right here is so cute. It's my favorite, and it makes any outfit look so much better. Like, I'm literally just wearing a black tank top right now, but wearing these together makes me feel put together and more confident. I actually got into Luisa multiple years ago when I just started getting into living a more sustainable lifestyle and trying to think more about the purchases that I made. And I was looking for sustainable jewelry because I was learning all about the jewelry industry and how it can be better or worse. And I found Luisa to be so interesting because of how upfront they were with their sustainability practices, the fact that they're carbon neutral, the fact that their packaging is so sustainable. I just felt a lot better about purchasing from them. And I remember I asked for Luisa pieces for my birthday multiple years in a row, and my sister did get me one, and I wore it every single day, and I may have lost it, but I'm really sad about that. Anyway, point is, it's a great company. And you guys know that Mother's Day is coming up, and I think that this would be a perfect gift for your mother, your mother-in-law, or honestly, any woman that you know who is a mother. I wanted to give you guys a really special deal that you can use with my link in the description. They're doing a buy one, get one 40% off deal. So you can go to the link in my description, you can get a gift for your mom or a mom that you know, and you can also get something for yourself for 40% off. Thank you again to Luisa for sponsoring this video. I'm gonna go away now so future Dani can take over and actually start the video. Hi guys, it's me, Dani, and I have a lot to talk to you about today. I feel like I'm about to start a whole ass podcast episode because I'm just sitting here in the silence about to tell you about a lot of aspects of my life that I haven't necessarily talked about. I mean, I kind of have, but whatever. Point is, buckle in because I have a lot to say, okay? I cried a lot over the past like 2 or 3 days because I haven't felt fulfilled in my life, and I felt very off. So if you know about my life, you already know that I have been doing social media and YouTube and all this kind of stuff since I was a child. I never went to public school, as I call it, which for me just includes public or private school. It just means I'm homeschooled, but I refer to it as public school. I never had a real job. I worked at H&M part-time for like a month. But that's the closest I've ever gotten to anything structured or tangible in my life. Yes, I had a whole ass career at a very young age, but that doesn't mean that it was anything like a real job, because there were no set hours, there was no set even salary, there was no life plan that was very clear. I was always just going with it, which is fine. And now, as an adult, I make YouTube videos and I make TikToks and all this stuff because it's what I've always done and it is my job. And I couldn't ever picture myself doing something else. I've always talked about it. You guys know, you've heard it before. I've wanted to be a teacher in my life. I have been learning how to do nails recently. I've always wanted to go to cosmetology school and be a hairstylist. I have a ton of different things I've wanted to do, but I've never actually taken them seriously because there's something really, really scary about leaving the social media world in any capacity. Not even fully, because I don't think I would ever do that, but a lot of you comment on my videos and you're like, Dani, you should get a job. Like, you would be really happy if you got a job. And I always just kind of laugh it off because, again, I never fully considered that. But this week has been the first time in a long time that I've genuinely considered restructuring my entire life. Now let me tell you why. Emin, my husband, left for 2 weeks. He's coming home tomorrow, and I have been alone for the longest I've ever been alone, in the past 10 days or so. I've been documenting this process. You guys know it's been a little bit lonely. It's been fun. I felt independent, whatever. But something that I realized yesterday, and one of the reasons that I cried, is that my life feels like an empty void. I feel like I don't have a purpose. I feel like I don't have anything that I actually have to do in my life other than make social media content. And it's making me feel very weird. And I just keep thinking, what am I really doing? What's my real goal here? For any influencer, the goal is to become more popular. Their motives are different. You know, like Mr. Beast, for example, I've heard him say he wants to like solve world hunger basically. And that's a pretty cool motive, you know? Other people, they want to bring positivity to people's lives. They want to talk about mental health, whatever. And other people, they have no purpose. They want to be pretty and fun on the internet and make a lot of money and travel, and that's fine. Like, that's their life. And for a while, I thought that that would be my life too, because I don't really have a set purpose. Sure, my videos are positive and they do help people, and I'm not diminishing that, but like, there isn't like a real driving purpose. For example, a lot of YouTubers make videos because they love making videos and they see the video making as an art. For me, I don't even see it as that. Yes, I have fun, but is it like my number one passion that I've always wanted to do, like make videos? No, not at all. Just as how singing wasn't always my number one passion. And you might be wondering, well, Dani, what is your number one passion? Honestly, I don't fully know because I've never really tried to do it. Most people, they go to high school, they go to college, they graduate, they have a job, they have their life set in stone, or they figure it out or something. Like usually there's some kind of life path, whether it's what their family has done or it's they've had this dream their whole life and like they have this thing that they're passionate about. A lot of people have that. And not everybody gets to do it as a career. I will definitely admit that. But I would say the ideal life for everybody is to do your passion, right? Wouldn't that be ideal? So for me, I feel like I've never really explored what that is because I've never tried different things. I didn't go to college and major in something and change my major multiple times because I realized maybe I don't like this one thing and then land on another thing and then do some internship for a couple years and then figure this out and that out. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what most adults do. And I have just kind of had this career path put in front of me for a long time, and it's become my comfort zone and it's become where I make my money. And so it's always scared me to change anything about it. But the more that I am alone in this house with no distractions, with nothing else to do, with literally no purpose in life other than to make YouTube videos, the more that I realize how unhappy I am. Not like I hate my life, because I have a really privileged life, you know? Getting to sit in your house all day and decide what you want to do. Some people would love that. But you'd be surprised at how empty it feels and how confusing it gets when you have literally nothing to do. And I say nothing to do in a very loose way. I mean, like, I don't have a job and I don't go to school. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, my purpose in life is to make YouTube videos and social media content. That's my version of having nothing to do, because yes, you have to do it, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna get fired. You're not gonna have any crazy repercussions, except you're gonna make less money. And so then your whole life kind of centers around money, because if you're not doing it for a creative reason, you're doing it for money, right? Like, this is my job, I have to make money. And if I don't post videos, I don't make money, right? And on the days when I love it, it's awesome. On the days when I don't love it, it's horrible, because I'm like, oh my God, I have to do this creative thing and I have to make a creative, fun video. But if I don't make it creative and good, then I won't make any money. And if I don't make the video at all, I also won't make any money. And then this thing that you want to be like a passion project that you kind of enjoy doing, but it's not necessarily your number one thing in the world, it becomes this stressor and this thing that you hate, because you're like, oh my God, I just need to make money. You know what I'm saying? This isn't even a conversation about money. It sort of is, but not really. I just am trying to tell you guys that I realized my life is somewhat meaningless. Like, did you guys ever hear Emma Chamberlain on her podcast talking about why she doesn't make as many YouTube videos anymore? She basically is the pinnacle of what I'm talking about. She got super famous, she made tons of money, everybody knows who she is, and her videos are kind of just her living her life. And she doesn't seem to be that passionate about making videos anymore. Like, it's not really her thing so much. And she started to see YouTube as like a pointless thing, I guess. And I'm not on the same boat as her, but I'm saying she is basically the pinnacle of every YouTuber's dream. Like, oh, here's this success that I have. And she was basically like, why am I doing this? Like, what does this even mean? Because she's right. Her career doesn't have a lot of substance. She's super pretty, she has great style, and people love her and adore her. And that's kind of it. Whereas people who have a lot of purpose on YouTube, like I think Mr. Beast does, he's like, oh, I spent years of my life trying to figure out what a perfect YouTube video is, and I want to save the world and help everybody not be hungry and all this stuff. He gives away so much of his money, and his whole life is just centered around YouTube, and YouTube is the blood that runs through his veins. So like, he has purpose. you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is that I will keep doing YouTube, you know? I'm never gonna just quit. At least I don't think so. I like making videos. I love connecting with you guys, and I enjoy posting on a regular basis. But when you take something that you like a hobby, and you make it your job, it kind of makes you not like it anymore. And a lot of people have this experience. And so it's not that I dislike making videos, I just don't like the pressure to make money off of making videos, and that's my only job because it's not the thing I care about most. What do I care about most? I don't know. I care a lot about the homeless problem in America. I care a lot about children. I would love to be a teacher. And I also like beauty stuff, like hair and nails and stuff like that. So I have a lot of things that I'm really passionate about. YouTube itself is definitely not one of them. Talking to you guys, I am passionate about it, but not passionate enough to the point where I want to spend my whole day just doing this because it doesn't fill me up. Does that make sense? And I hope it doesn't hurt your guys' feelings or make me think that I don't care about this career that I have, because I love it and I'm so grateful that I've been able to do YouTube for so long and make money off of it. It's amazing and I'm really lucky. But I don't want to just be some influencer who gets super famous one day and parties all the time and travels and wears cute clothes, and that's all that they do. No shade to those people. It's just, I would not be happy. And the more that I'm alone and all I think about is social media and all I think about is getting more followers or views or making enough money or whatever, the less happy I am and the more I realize that that is just not my focus anymore. And it never really was. I think it was just kind of set in front of me to be my focus. And then when I left Cimarelli, I was like, oh, I can do this as a career pretty easily. I can make more money than any other job. And so I'm just gonna do it. You know, not because I was super passionate about it, but I also liked it, you know, and I've had a lot of fun. And again, I'm not stopping YouTube. This isn't my quitting YouTube video. This is just me explaining that for the first time in a really long time, I've actually reconsidered what I'm doing with my life and realized how unfulfilled I am on a daily basis because all I do is sit around and make videos. And what is this even for? I don't know. And maybe I'll figure it out. I'm not going anywhere. You're still gonna see me 3 times a week, and I have to figure out what is gonna happen next with my life because I do still have to make money and this is my job, and that's fine. I like it. I just need to find something else to do in the future. Who knows what it's gonna be? Who knows what it's gonna look like or how much time I'm gonna devote to it or when I'm gonna devote time to it. I don't know anything, okay? Nothing is concrete. Again, this is just me being honest with you guys because this is my channel and I love talking to you guys and telling you my thoughts, okay? Let me know in the comments what you think. Okay, bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. Again, go to the link in my description and you can buy one, get one 40% off any jewelry piece for Mother's Day or honestly just for yourself. Go check it out and let me know what you guys think if you do get anything because this stuff is beautiful. Okay, goodbye.